this week we are talking about personal safety and feeling safe, and both as women and just generally, sort of safety in our society. I think lockdown has really impassioned people. So if you look at all the things that people have spoken out about in lockdown, I do think that lockdown has had a part to play. But her murder was just so senseless and so awful, and the fact that it was by somebody that she should have been able to turn to for help and trust, and accountability, I think, for I don't want to say men's behaviour, because I don't want people to go, it's not all men. I know it's not all men. Okay, so if your knee-jerk reaction is to say it's not all men, I know that, but the stats don't lie. Okay, so if we look at the statistics, 9 out of 10 killers are men. That was now the fun starts. And looked at her and said that.
Oh my goodness me. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be a part of it, though, hasn't it? In terms of raising children that are aware of the problem in the first place. Because if they're not aware, then how can they know? So I think, as a man listening to this podcast, he might feel a little bit put upon, and I'm absolutely not trying to do that. But as a man listening to this podcast, I would hope that they would say, there's a woman walking alone at midnight. I won't walk up right behind her.
Yeah, what we've been saying about coming out of lockdown, where everybody needs to take responsibility for themselves, and it goes with this as well. People should just take responsibility for themselves, and then everything will just go along nicely, surely.
The time we did that gig and that woman came up and licked my face.
Yeah, I do.
Interesting conversations, because we all sort of laughed. I mean, now I wouldn't have had that.
No, you always got to try and put your feet in the other shoes, and oh Jesus!
Sorry,
jump.
Dougal, shut up! Now you're in here. You behave yourself. Now you want to say hello to everyone, but no.
That was really loud.
Fucker.
But I don't know if that was in the middle of dogging.
I left a gap, exactly. But you're right. They're exposed to so much so young, and the example of that child shoving his mother like that is just, firstly, like, that's your mum. Has anyone got any Mars bars? I suddenly feel really hungry. It's just unbelievable. But largely, Josie, it just pisses me off. It just pisses me off that I have had to go out and spend 15 quid, and we've got our lovely, dog walking security leads that we got from Naomi. But it just makes me really angry that I have to do this.
Safe place. So it always used to be the top of my wardrobe. I don't go.
I was thinking you might say, "Oh, I'm at the bottom of my garden on a bench, the top of my wardrobe." Of course it is. Perfect timing.
Yay! Excellent, Smithers.
Excellent. Right, I can get that done and uploaded, and then go and get the birthday